single arm dumbbell bent over row. This exercise is a single-sided exercise. You're going to be using one arm at a time to do a bent over row. So I've shown before how to lean on a bench, but not everyone has a weight bench. You could use your bed, you could use the edge of a couch, like where the armrest is. You could bend over onto a low coffee table, or I'm sure you've seen the bro exercise in the gym where people lean on the dumbbell rack and do their rows over there. What I just showed you was doing it on your own body, using your body to support yourself. Doing it this way, you probably might not be able to get as heavy as a weight because it takes a little bit of balance, and it's a lot of pressure maybe on your leg, and maybe you can't square yourself up as well as you did if you were balancing on something. So if you can find something sturdy to balance on, that's not going to move, that's going to help you get into this bent over position with your abs engaged, then by all means, pick something else. You just want to make sure that when you bend over on your own, you're actually bent over and you're not just upright, lifting up, doing an upright row, because that's going to change which muscles you're working for this exercise. You want to be as bent over as possible, getting your torso flat to the ground, so that way you're actually engaging your lats and your rhomboids as you pull up and your rear delt, just like so. So one repetition is all the way up, squeezing, all the way down. You're keeping your elbow nice and close to the rib cage, breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. See how my feet are facing the same direction, my hips are square. If you feel your abs working, then you know you're in the right shape. If you're feeling too much of a strain in your back, then you're not bracing enough, or you're not bent over enough and putting as much of your weight on the resting side as you possibly could be, and you're probably holding some tension in your back. So feel free to press as hard as you want in that resting side when you're leaning over, so that way you don't feel it in your lower or your mid back. Eyes straight down, keep your head in line with your spine, so just let your eyes gaze where they're looking at. Don't try and lift your head or tuck your chin too much. And that is how you do a self-supported or a rack-supported single arm dumbbell row.